from Technical University of Denmark, and in the next 4 minutes, I will tell you about how we are going to revolutionize arthritis patient safety and quality of life. This is my grandmother. She's 87 years old and have for the past 30 years suffered from arthritis, making it very painful and sometimes even impossible for her to do normal tasks like hold a soda can. This is the reality for 70 million of the entire world population suffering from arthritis. This number is 700,000 in Denmark, making it a whole 15% of the adult population. To alleviate symptoms, the patients are given a drug called adalimumab once or twice a week, and they're given this medicine, Humira, based on their body weight. This means that they can risk getting too much and severe side effects like cancer or life-threatening infections, or get too little and not get the wanted treatment and maybe even develop resistance towards the medication. We see the need to precisely monitor the drug levels in patients' blood plasma in order to not just make waste less drug from overdosing the patients, but to make the treatment safer for them and avoid side effects, as well as ensure the medicine is actually working. Currently, there is no therapeutic drug monitoring in Denmark. We intend to change that. We have changed that, sorry. We in DeTectUs have developed a state-of-the-art biosensor that in just 5 minutes measures the amount of adalimumab in the blood plasma and gives the opportunity to personalize the medicine and the treatment. And this enables us to access the already present treatment infrastructure in the hospitals and add an important puzzle piece to the picture with a big impact. Through participation in a startup accelerator called Ignite at the Innovation Hub at our university, we have mapped out the main stakeholders, the business model canvas, the value proposition for rheumatologists, as well as Porter's 5 forces for market competition. These analyses, as well as an in-depth interview with a senior project manager at the Danish Rheumatism Association, have given us great insight and valuable insight into the industry. Along with participating and winning 3rd place in the international sustainability competition Green Challenge, we have validated the need for patient monitoring and the potential market for our device. During the 8-week checkup for all arthritis patients, we will measure the level of Humira in the blood, ensuring the optimal dose. So let's look at the economic incentive. Humira was the best-selling drug in 2014 and 15. Selling 16 billion euros in 2017 and has an annual revenue of 70 million euros in Denmark alone. So let's take an example of that. A patient had 9 months of inefficient treatment. That's 50,000 euros wasted. We intend to change that as well. Because our sensor and chips are so cheap to produce, our business strategy is built on the hospitals paying per patient. By supplying the hospitals with sensor and chips, the hospitals have an economically low entry point, and we ensure a continuous subscription-based revenue stream for us as a company. The product service system is also designed to monitor, log, and improve the efficiency, resulting in better patient care. Our optimized treatment will dramatically increase the quality of life for arthritis patients that will now be able to do everyday tasks more easily and pain-free, without the risk of severe side effects and the knowledge that the treatment is now as efficient as it can possibly be. We hope you will help us improving the quality of life for arthritis patients, including my grandmother, because it's not a matter of life and death, but a matter of life and actually living life. Thank you.
All right, thank you for your pitch. Are there any questions from the jury members?
Thank you very much for the clear and very nice talk. What price level are you planning to go into? You've given your cost, but that's not a price. And
so the device itself costs around 500 euros to manufacture. The chip's around €1 per chip. So that's a fairly low price, which is why we were going to go for the subscription-based sales model. And we're thinking, because we measured up against how much it costs for each patient. And if it's, for example, 1,300 euros a month, 10,000 Danish kroner. That only takes one less dose for one patient. So that's sorry. You only need to waste one less dose for one patient to have this sensor, be worth it economically.
Okay. Any other questions?
So worth it economically for society, but the hospital.
Yes, for the hospital.
Yeah, but not for the hospital, because the hospital is not paying for that medication saving, or for the medication sales, they're also not getting the saving from it. So how are you going to make sure that indeed someone is buying your subscription or your device or whatever?
Good salespeople. No, of course it's a matter of political lobbyism, because it's a matter of getting the government to fund this. We have already been in touch, like I mentioned, with the Danish Rheumatism Association, and they would be the strongest partner in order to actually. They basically validated our business model and saw the need for this sensor on the market. So they would be a strong ally in a lobbying partnership to get this sell through.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
Okay. Any other questions? From the audience, maybe? Over here?
Yeah, thank you very much. Well, just a general question. It's quite popular in medicine to talk about overdiagnosing and overtreating. Is there any chance, in your view, that we are undertreating rheumatoid arthritis? And if so, that we will increase costs for medicine if we're going to do better?
That's an interesting question. I think the price of treating arthritis is already extremely high, so that would be critical if we increase that. I think a center like this could, help with both the under and over diagnosing of patients, because it would be a much easier way to clarify. How much medication do you need? Do you even need it? Does it even comply with your body? Instead of, like I mentioned, for example, waiting 9 months for treatment to be inefficient and trying something new. Because of course, when you're sick, you have flare-ups, and you have good and bad days, and it's hard to know whether it's the disease or is it just because you're stressed, or is it the medication that is not working well with your body.
So it's both context and proper timing. Maybe.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.